up, guys? Last build that I've done today, or I guess last video I'm doing today, will be on this cool Kraken. So we've got a bronzed Kraken that we backfilled in green paint. I better hit this with air. It's already annoying me. All right, so nice bronzed dial. See that? Green background. Did a silver handset on it, then a silver brushed case, and then I like with bronze to do leather. So we've got a canvas and leather since we've got a green and brown-esque dial. This side, canvas keeper on it, and an additional silver keeper. So 2 keepers. That one's locked. This one obviously adjusts. Exhibition case back, stainless steel movement holder, silver rotor. And then I did a custom antique brass cerakote bezel on it. And then just a solid brown crown with the anchor engraving on there. There you go. So that's the build. It's pretty cool. I always say all my builds are cool though, but I think it's pretty cool. So as always, go over the bezel. It will go left, it will go right. It will not make any noise as it's held on with a tension ring, but this is pretty tight. That extra layer of cerakote helps keep it on there nice and tight. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but with these brush cases, if you ever get a nick in it, use a Scotch-Brite and just brush one way and blend it in. You know, if it's a deep gouge, that's a little different. But if you get a scratch in it, just blend it in with the green side of a Scotch-Brite. So these are automatic mechanicals. You can wear them to keep time. You can put them in a winder, or you can wind them yourself. And to wind them yourself, you'll back the crown off. You'll wait for it to come off the threads. You'll hear it clicking on that last thread, but wait till it's off the threads, but you haven't pulled it. And you hear it clicking. At this point, you can wind it. The winding is going that way. But it's kind of weird to do this, and this doesn't hurt it. So I wind it like this. If you do it for about 4 seconds before you wear it, just aggressively like this, even if you're not very active, you will keep time. Or if it's dead, don't just put it on if it's dead. You're not going to be active enough for it to, you have to move around a lot for it to even start taking time. If you wind it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out your power reserve of 31 hours. But you can wind it all day, so it won't hurt it. It will not put any more pressure on the mainspring than what it can handle at the 31 hour. If you pull it to the one and only click, there we go, sorry, that was weird. You can now set the time. It's not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. You kind of pull as you're setting the time. I'm kind of pulling against it. And you can set your time. Okay, Google, what time is it? 1:38 p.m. Now you notice you've got a wobble crown. It is going this way, that way. It's deflecting lateral pressure on that stem by rolling, so nothing's broke. I see that 138, right? So it's closer to 140. It also makes it nice and easy to push it back over and thread down. That is the build. As always, comes with matching beads if you want to be cool and stylish. And comes in a Kraken box, one with a brown box on that one. Every build comes with watch cleaners. Is good on all glass and metal, so that whole piece here. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. Leather conditioner. You would apply this on the back side. Now on the canvas, you've got leather here. So if over time this is getting rough or not as soft, just apply a little bit, let it soak in, and buff out any excess. Same on the other side. This is, though, the bulk of this is the leather with just a canvas keeper. So just use it appropriately, or on the appropriate parts. You're not going to clean canvas with it. So, but there's, and you wouldn't really put it on here. This isn't against your skin. It's not going to be anything weird. But also, you're going to get some fine scratch remover, as this is an acrylic glass. You can scratch it, and if you do, just put a little bit on there and buff it out. Use your microfiber and generate a little bit of heat with your thumb, and about 15 seconds later it should be perfectly gone, but only use a little bit, because what's not getting pushed into there is getting pushed around your dial, and you're going to have to get it cleaned off there anyway. So just put a little bit on there and go against it, go against it, go against it, fill it, generate. Like I said, if you generate heat, it will like dry it quicker, it will put it in there, it'll lock it in. So that's it, that's the build. Hopefully you guys like it, and if you want to see builds like this in the future, like and subscribe, and if you want me to build you something cool, just reach out and I'll see what I can do. Thanks.